Today we are going to learn about diversity in living things and their classification. Subject Science Standard 6. So let's start. Diversity in plants. First, autotrophic plant. Second, heterotrophic plants. And third one, insectivorous plant. Plants make their own food in sunlight. Such plants are called autotrophic plants. For example, the hibiscus, rose, mango tree, etc. The second example is heterotrophic plants. Some plants like fungus, dodder use other plants for food and are said to be heterotrophic plants. Third one, plants like the pitcher, plants even consume insects. They are insectivorous. These are the three types of plants: autotrophic, heterotrophic, and insectivorous. So let's learn about the structure of plant. First is the flower. Flower, this is the most attractive part of a plant. It is connected to the stem by a stalk which may be long or short. The flower is an important means of reproduction. Look at the picture. This is picture of flower. The next structure of plant मध्ये leaf. The leaf is flat. It plays an important role in the production of food. Leaves are mainly of two types. First is simple leaves and second is compound leaves. This is the diagram of simple leaves. Next, third number is the stem. The height, shape and size of a plant depends upon the stem. The stem carries out the function of production, conduction and storage of food. This is the plant stem structure. Next is the fruit. Fruit have different shapes. Fruit contain one or more seeds. The pods of beans and peas are actually fruit. This is the diagram of fruit. The next part is, and last but important part, the root. Roots hold the soil firmly and anchor the plants. The main function of the root are to absorb and transport water and nutrients from the soil. There are two types of roots. First is taproot and second is fibrous root. In these two pictures, we can see clearly the taproot and the fibrous root. Next part, what is the need for classification of plant? So this is the scientist Carlos Linnaeus who discovered the method of classification of plant. So let's start the classification of plants. First, we have to classify the plants on their stem. There are actually three types of plant based on stem. First is tree, second is shrub, third is herbs. The fourth classification of plant is vines. So first, tree. This plant can grow tall and their stem is hard and strong. They bear flower and fruits for many years. Such plants are called trees. Next type of plant is shrub. Shrub means some plants grow close to the ground. They give out branches very close to the ground. They have a thick and hard stem. For example, hibiscus, lantana, rose, etc. The third number is herbs. Herbs grow at least 1 to 1.5 meters tall. The stem of herb are green and flexible. The fourth one is vines. Vines means climber or creeper. Vines need support for growing. The stem of a creeper is very flexible, soft, and green in color. The classification of plants based on their life cycle. We classify plants on basis of their life cycle. First is annuals plant, second is biennial plant, and third one is perennials plant. Annual plant means the life cycle of plants like jawar, sunflower is completed in 1 year. These plants are called annual plant. Second, biennial plants. The life cycle of plants like the carrot, beetroot is of 2 years. They are called biennial plant. And third one is perennial. Shrubs like hibiscus and trees like mango tree, people tree, etc. live for several years and bear flowers and fruits. They are called perennial plant. The next classification of plant is based on their flowering. First is a flowering plant, second is non-flowering plant. Flowering plant means the plants that bear flower are called flowering plants. And non-flowering plant means while the plants that never bear flower are called non-flowering plants.